Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to take on part 2 of the makeup declutter organization series we have going on here. So in the last declutter slash organization, we did eyeshadow palettes, and let me just tell you that took a lot longer than I thought, but we were able to condense everything into just one location where it's so much easier for me to find. So I kind of want to be able to do that with pretty much everything and kind of just be cutthroat. Like, listen, if I'm not using you anymore, you need to go. You can find a home with someone who's gonna love you a little more, and I just don't need all of this. So I think today we can tackle eye toppers and pretty much like glitters and all that good stuff, because I think that's like my favorite like part of my collection, and I have a lot. So if you would like to see this organization of eye toppers and pretty much everything to put over the eye, well then just keep watching. All right, so welcome to my floor where I've taken the entire drawer out, mostly because it broke, so I had to repair it. But I want to be able to fit everything in here for eye toppers. So let's begin with kind of like the biggest thing, which will definitely be, let me just move some of this over. So we can start with eyeshadow topper palettes. So I have some that I would specifically leave in this drawer so that I know that they're like shimmers and glitters. So like this Urban Decay Moon Dust is a perfect example of that, because I know that this is all shimmers and this is pretty much eye toppers. So we'll put that in here. Let's move this because this is bronzer and things like that. This eyeshadow. So actually, this one is a Z palette of pretty much like all shimmers. Honestly, I think I'll get rid of this and just put some of those Colourpop ones that I have loose and use this palette, just because I'm not really into these sort of like shimmery shades. I'd rather put like an actual topper where I get more of a foil look or a glitter look. So this kind of isn't really something I'm interested in anymore. So we can put that to the side. I also have this Urban Decay Elements palette, which also has quite a few eye toppers. But honestly, I think I'll be getting rid of this palette too, just because I've had it for a while and I don't use it. And it's just, like I said, a lot of these like shimmer shades just don't give me the sparkle or the foil that I'm looking for. So we can definitely push that to the side. Don't need that palette. I have this BH Cosmetics Desert Dusk palette, which I'll definitely be keeping because these shimmers just kind of like blew me away. Like, this is what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a shimmer, like something that just looks amazing on the eye. So I'll definitely be keeping this palette. So next up we have this palette from Jouer, which is an ultra foil eyeshadow palette, which I'll definitely be keeping because, once again, this is the foil, this is the payback, this is what I want. Like, I want to put this on my eye and have like a really nice foiled look to just put over the eye on eyeshadow that I already have. So I'll definitely be keeping that one as well. Hold on, just wiping this off on a napkin so that I'm not a shimmery mess. So next up we have this Sigma Chrome Glow palette, which I'll be getting rid of because, once again, nothing special here. I want to keep things that I'm really going to use. All right, moving on next. I'm just looking in for all palettes. I have this Neon Huda Beauty palette, which has so many beautiful eye toppers. And honestly, I feel like that is what I would use this the most for. Even though, let's see. I think, honestly, I might just add this to my eyeshadow collection just because it has these really pretty neon colors. So I think I can add that there, but it has really, really, really pretty eye toppers. So that is beautiful. We have this one from, what is this? Tarte. And this one honestly just blew my mind because of this silver. Like, when I tell you this texture is unreal, like, how? Tarte, how did you do that? It's literally like wet. Like, honestly, I don't even know how to like explain this. Like, it literally is, what? How? That's literally all I want to know. How? And it's insane because it's like, I feel like I would never wear a shade like this, but how can I get rid of this? Like, this is insane. So definitely keeping that just for that color. Literally, like, look, you can see it from even here. Insane. So we're definitely keeping that. I think there's another Tarte palette here. Yeah, this one, they really like mastered these that formula. So pretty. So this one is kind of like that same wet formula as well, to just be able to put nicely over the eyes. So I'll definitely be keeping that one as well. All right, I need to stop swatching or else I'm gonna turn into a mermaid with all the sparkle. I also have this Skinny Dip palette from Jouer, which they just perfect these foil shadows. Like, wow, when I tell you their foils are unreal, they're unreal. So I also have this Moonchild Anastasia palette, which is actually a highlighting palette for your face, but I have been loving it for the inner corner. So this is my inner corner palette when I want to just add a little cute pop of color. I usually go for that one. And then I think the last palette we have here is the Makeup Forever Starlit palette, and I love this one, especially this color. Oh my goodness, this color is just so pretty and divine. Let's see if you can even see it. Maybe this way. But it's like a pink reddish base with some blue sparkles. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And they have a lot of other ones here that are really pretty for just kind of throwing over the eye. So that is that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for palettes. So now, oh, we have this Tarte one. What's this one? I think I'll get rid of this one. Like I said, this is not anything crazy foiled or of that nature, so we can get rid of that. All right. I also have like all these falsies that I purchased, and I don't know for what, because I literally never use them, but I always tell myself, oh, if I ever do want to use them, like I want to just have them, whatever. But we'll keep these up here just so that we can find a home for them. I don't know if I want to put them with these shimmers or not. So let me just put all of these up here so that way we have less things to, how did this get under my rug? So that way we have less things to look for. Okay. All right. These are not things that I want to do. Okay. So from what I see too, that I have the most of are Colourpop eyeshadows, but some of these are really, really old. So I need to figure out like which ones I'm gonna keep and which ones I am not going to keep. So let me just organize this 1 second, just so I can see the palettes. Okay, perfect. Let's figure out which ones I would like to keep. And honestly, let me just see, because I have this, so let's think I might want to use this so that I can better organize them so I know what I'm looking for. So let me just take these out. I have some lippies here, which I ended up finding after I did my whole declutter with lipstick. So I have more lipsticks to declutter, and this is pretty much all just, what's this brand? Nude Sticks. But I love their formula, so I doubt I'll be getting rid of any of those. But I just want to empty this, clean this out, because in here, I think I want to keep all of my Colourpop glitters. So I actually bought a set of them where I can keep those, and I got them on Colourpop.com, where they have like a set of 12 of these like mini glitters, and I absolutely love that. They make it so easy to be able to use glitter where it's not a huge mess and, you know, just a glittery hot mess all over the place. Not what we want. So I'm just gonna organize these here so that way they're easy to find. They're upside down, so I kind of already know. And I have a few extra. Oh, there's a hair. I have a few extra, so I'm just literally gonna try and put all the glitters that I have in here and kind of just have that be the only thing that lives in this home. So let me just see, and it's perfect because it'll fit perfectly here. Let's see. Okay, so I think this is pretty much it so far, but it's nice, organized. We can definitely just like keep this here, pretty much just like this. So I'm gonna use it like that so that it's really, really, really easy to find. I'm gonna empty out another one of these so that it is super easy to just find things, because I feel like things can just easily get lost in this drawer, and then I'm just like, I don't even remember what in the world I have, like what the even. So next up, we have some of these Fenty highlights that I really would just use over the eye. So Trophy Wife, which we know this is like a classic. I would never use that as highlight, but I definitely can use it over the eye. We have this one, which is a duo of two colors, which I think this blue one, I think is why I would keep it, because it's just such a pretty blue, an icy blue. So I would definitely keep that as an eye topper. We can even put that like here, so that way we know exactly where all our stuff are. And then I think, do I have one more? Oh, I actually have these as well. These are the Diamond Bomb, and I have this one in Cognic Candy, which is kind of like a gold reflect, and I love it because I had the Diamond Dust one first. Let's see if you can see it that way. So it's such a pretty like color to just throw over the eye. And then I also have the original How Many Carats in this smaller one that it came with a set with the lip gloss. So I have this one, which is kind of like a silvery white. So we'll keep that one there because she is, look at my hands. My hands are a hot mess. All right, let me get some iced coffee. All right, next up, ooh, we actually have this one from Tarte, which is so beautiful. It looks so nice. I'm not even gonna swatch it because then my hands are gonna turn even crazier than they are right now. So I am going to actually put this, let's see if it fits. Yep, I'm going to put this in the Colourpop glitter little thing we have here, so that once again, like I said, we can easily go to it and know, okay, all my glitters are here. Pretty much whatever glitter lives in there, that is the only glitter thing that we're going to have, because glitter is hella messy and I literally just don't even use them that much, but I do want to. And the formulas that I like are those that sort of have like a wet sticky base where the glitter sticks to, as opposed to just kind of loose pigment or loose glitter. So on that note, I'm gonna be getting rid of these. This is NYX pigments and also Wet n Wild. I think I have a few of these. I'm honestly just gonna get rid of them because I've had them for years and I literally never, ever use them. So I'm just gonna put them in here. That'll also include like these roll-on shimmers. Literally, I just absolutely never use them. And I've had them for years. So I'm just gonna collect them and kind of just put them in here to just give it away to someone who would get much better use out of it. Found another glitter. So let's put the glitter in here. We might actually have to like fix some of them and put them this way so that they fit better. We gotta be smart with how we organize them so that they all fit. So I think I'm like finding more and more as we go. So yeah, let me just continue to look for pigments and these like loose glitters from NYX and Wet n Wild, because like I said, I just don't really use. Oh, this one is actually really pretty. I could maybe potentially want to keep this one, so I'm gonna just keep this one. This one looks like it's the most wearable of all the ones that I have, so we can get rid of pretty much everything else. And I'm literally, I'm telling you, like, I am being brutal. If I don't use you, and especially if I've had you for so long, honey, you need to go. You can't keep staying here rent-free if you're not gonna like be used. So that's pretty much the mentality of what I have. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for that. So we have that, and that's that. Okay, moving on next, I think what I want to fill this up, which I'm seeing I have a lot of, is sort of like these like, I don't even know what kind of, you know, like things kind of just like in this type of packaging, like sort of just standing or like on their own, and kind of like these like wet glitter sort of eye topper things. We'll kind of just put them all in here, and then from there work on the ones that I want to keep. So I have some from Jouer, I have some from Elf, I have the Stila ones, which are kind of just like the OGs. So I want to just fill this up with that, and then we can go through it and see which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to toss. So pretty much just like any liquid glitter type thing. So let's just fill that up. Let me see what I find. I have these liners, which I think I've had for a really, really long time. So I'm going to get rid of this. But this one is so cool. Actually, do I have this one for a long time? Yeah, this one is for a long time. So I would definitely re-buy these. These are NYX liners. But I know I've had them for a long, long, long time. So I need to get rid of that. Let's continue to put, oh my goodness, I got these Profusion ones, which I showed in my latest Walmart haul. So pretty and such good dupes for the Stilas. So these are definitely going in this collection that I am building. And look, this is the Stila one. So it literally looks so similar. It's not even funny. Where is it? They literally look the same. All right, we're just putting all of these in here. I have some of these cute Tarte ones, which are so pretty. I got them in like a holiday bundle. All right, I think we have, for the most part, almost all of them. Let's put them all in here. And what is this? Oh, I have this Natasha Denona glow one, which I haven't even used because I didn't even know I had that. So this is great. Let's put this one away. Oh, this is a highlight, so that doesn't need to be there. Okay, so this is... All right, so these are the ones we have. This is pretty much all I have in here. So I'm just gonna kind of organize them really quickly by their size, shape, and brand, just so that way I can easily find them. So my Stilas can go here. Just organizing it. I don't know if you can see it from there, but I'm just literally gonna organize them. I have two kitten caramels, just that is my favorite one. So we can definitely pack on all the Stilas here. All right, and then we have all these mini ones, which can go over here. We have another Stila. We have some of these Profusions, which is the ones that I showed you that were pretty much dupes for the Stila. I have this one, let's see. We have these smaller ones. So let me actually just put this one. I could have sworn I had more of these Milani ones for some reason. And then we can put these like cute small ones over here. These are also Stilas that I think I got in like a bundle or something. And these smaller Tarte ones, which I really like. These Pop Beauty ones are so good. Love it. I found them in... Where did I find them? I think I found them in... Dwayne Reed or Walgreens. They sell them there. And these also, like these elf ones, so cute. Such good dupes. Okay, and then let me just get the rest because I bought a ton of those Huda Beauty ones and I just had them in my everyday vanity. So I have these, so I'll definitely be adding that there. And then I also had here like my go-to eyeshadow toppers on my everyday vanity. So I'm just gonna bring those down so that we can find a home for them. So I'm just gonna put these here. And I'm just really organizing them so that they're a lot easier to find because I noticed that was like kind of the biggest thing. I just didn't know what I had and I had so much that it was just like all over the place. It wasn't organized and that's definitely something that I want this time around. Like look at how nice that looks. Look at how nice. And I know this is all like liquid eye toppers. So this can go here. So let's just organize this. We have glitters here, which is perfect. I kind of want to have this one laid out here. So let's just fix this here so that way. Like how beautiful does this look? And it's just organized, which makes my little heart so happy. And that way we have everything in order. Okay, so that is that. We're making moves, people. We're making moves. Okay, so for the last little container that we have, I kind of want to separate. Oh, I just found some more of these other ones, so we'll kind of just organize them as we go, putting them in there. I think I want to I have a lot of Colourpops and I'm really just gonna kind of put all the Colourpops in here and then from there figure out which ones I want to keep, because I did do a very large declutter of these not too long ago, so I know that a lot of the ones that I have are intentional. Like I want to keep them, but let me just put some of these. And I just love these, like, sort of, once again, eyeshadow topper ones. So pretty. I'll probably end up getting rid of like the mattes because I wouldn't really necessarily use those as much, but I definitely want to just keep these like this. I might even stack them up just because they're easier to use that way. This one's a matte, but this one is such a good color. Oh wow, that's a pretty color. Let me just keep these mattes out here and put all of those that I was mentioning earlier, sort of like the shimmer shades. I've had this one forever and I haven't used it, but actually just looking at it right now, I'm like, I could definitely use that for like a liner. Sometimes I think that's just what it is. Like I limit what I can use them for, and then I'm just like, yeah, I would never use this color for all over the eye, but it's like, hello, you can use them so many other different ways. So this one is such a pretty purple color. I just love all things that shimmer and glitter and sparkle and all that good stuff. These are actually highlights, which, let's see if I want to keep them, because I don't use them as highlights, but I was just like, this would be so pretty over the eye. Like, look at that color. That is gorgeous. So I'll definitely be keeping that. And this one is Flexitarian, which is such a pretty color, but it's too light for me to wear as a highlight. So I'll definitely keep that as an eyeshadow topper. So I'll put those kind of just like standing on here on the side, so that way I know that those are there. I think that's it for the big one. So that's pretty much the Colourpop drawer that we can keep here. So I can kind of keep those there, and this will just stay over on this side just so I know what I have. Okay, so now I have these two, which I really like, but they're mattes. So I think I might, if anything, just put them in my eye with my eyeshadow, because it'll be easier for me to find them and use them. Oh, we forgot this cute little glitter. Now that I have some more space, I can actually open this. Okay, so let me just go putting them up like this. Cute, loving it, loving how it's looking. So much more organized, because oh my goodness, this was chaos before. Okay, so then we have all these kind of like random things. Actually, I have some more of these Colourpop things, so I think I might just add those to the Colourpop highlights. Oh, I found this one as well, so we'll put that here so that we can have that. I have this sort of like jelly from Colourpop as well that I can put here, so we can have, and I think that is the only one that I have. Oh wait, I have another Colourpop. Oh, this looks pretty. It's like a darker shimmery shade. Hold on, let's see if we can see that. Definitely adding that here. I have a lot of Colourpops. My sister gave me a ton of them when she was first kind of like over having all of them. So I'm just making sure that I have all of them, kind of just adding them into my collection. This is all Colourpop. Okay. All right, so we have that, right? Next up, we have some kind of like randoms, but they're from different brands. So I love the Hourglass Scattered Lights, so I have a ton of those, which I will also just kind of keep like this so that I can see them. I'm gonna just put them face up, so that way I know what's what and can pretty much look at them and kind of already know which ones I like. I also have some of these from Tarte, which are their chrome paints, which are really pretty as well. So I'll keep some of these, and I'm just gonna flip them all upside up so that I can see what color it is. I have this other one, which is in Beach Bay, which is kind of like a bronzy shade, which is really, really pretty. We can put these Fenties here. Really, really pretty. I also have some Marc Jacobs. These like sequin, oh, hold on, there's a cap on it. These like really pretty sequin colors, which make beautiful eye toppers. So I'm just gonna put that there. I think I have another one too. Yeah, I have this one called Glam Noir. And this one is beautiful for kind of like that chrome, dark, smoky eye. So I'll keep that as well here. Let's see which other one. I have these from this brand called Touch and Soil, and it's so sad because they're like all broke, but these are so beautiful. So I'll definitely also just keep these here so that I can see them. I think I have a few of them. So I have it in this shade, and I also have it in, what's the other one? I found another Marc Jacobs. So I'm just gonna kind of put them together as I find them, so that way I know what is where and all that good jazz. So let me just see, what else do I have from there? Okay, I think pretty much I have those. Then I have another one of my favorite eye toppers, which are the Urban Decay. What are these called? I don't know what I think they're just their single eyeshadows, but they have some that, honey, are divine. Like, look at this. This we need to swatch, because just look at that. Oh my goodness. This over the eye is just like, holy cow. How? Once again, like, just look at that. So beautiful and like wet which is the look that I go for. Like that's really, if I'm gonna put some shimmer on my eye, I want you to see the shimmer. So that's pretty much where I'm at with my collection. I'm like, listen, if we're gonna keep shimmer, I want to see it. So I'm gonna put all my Urban Decays here. I have quite a few from that line just so that I can put them as eye toppers because I really love it. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one isn't as like, you know, out there as I would like it to be, as all the other ones are. And I think, is it just those? No, I feel like I have more, no? Do I not have more? Okay, well, congratulations, Franny. You played yourself. For some reason, I thought I had so much more, but okay, we don't. I have another Tarte. I have, what else do we have? I also have these Bobbi Brown single ones, which were so expensive. I think they were like $32 one, but it was just so beautiful. I swatched it, and honestly, I blame that swatch. If I would have never swatched it, I would have never known. But I swatched it and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. Let me swatch it so that you guys can see it. I was just like, well, okay, this is just beautiful. It gives such a really pretty wet look, which, like I continue to say, is what I'm looking for. I just love that, to just be able to put all over the eye. And I think this is the first one that I saw that I was like, whoa, like, look at that, guys. Oh my, first of all, I'm putting some of that on my eye right now. Like, where have you been all this time? Because, wow, can you see that? No, you can't. Okay, I'll probably show you guys in the outro, but just keep in mind that this is what I put. This is, let me just finish putting it so I can tell you what exact color this is. This looks so pretty. This one is the Luxe eyeshadow in the color Moonstone. Take a good look at her, friends and fam, because she is a beauty. And this is what I just love. Like, I'm literally going through my collection and rediscovering products that I had that honestly I didn't even remember I had. So this is why I love organizing, decluttering, kind of just going through what I already have. All right, so let's see what else we can take out or what I want to keep. I also have these Natasha Denona chromes, which are so good. The only sad part about this is that they do dry out so fast. So you have to make sure that you're keeping a tight, like a really tight cap on them so that they do not dry out, because so sad. And they're also pretty expensive. They're like $28 a piece. So yeah, that's that. I also have these Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadows, which are so pretty, and they're like less than $5, and they also give that super wet and foiled effect. Like, just look at that. Oh my goodness, so good. So I got them in 2 colors, which are so good. And all right, so we're making progress. And then I'm kind of just picking out things that I know I use, and then everything else is just like, listen, honey, I'm sorry to have to do this way, but I think me and you are gonna have to go separate ways. You know, you were good to me while you were here, but you know, it's just not gonna work. Honestly, this would be such a beautiful blush color. I think this is a single eyeshadow from the brand called Kiko Milani. Honey, we're using you for blush. This looks so pretty. You will go in the blush jar, which we also need to organize. So this is gonna be another video, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're watching the previous video and this one, and that you come back for the next one, because this is all bronzer, highlight, and blush. This needs to get fixed. Then we have this one, which is kind of sort of a little organized, but we need to like do an in-depth like organizing of this. Mascaras, brows, powders, like all that good stuff. And then this top one where it's like brushes, that needs its own help. But anyway, let's finish one video at a time, one drawer at a time. We'll get rid of that. And then I'm just, you know, kind of just glancing through all the stuff that I have here and saying, hey, is there anything here that I would want to keep? I have these unicorn elixir kind of drops, which are kind of dupes for this Cover FX kind of like highlight glitter drops, which I think I'm gonna end up keeping just to have, but I never use them. Maybe I'll get more use out of them now. And I'll also just keep this one as well, because this is a dupe for it. But I haven't really, I haven't really used them in the past, but let's see if we keep them there. We can, you know, just get some use out of them. I have these Inglot pigments, which haven't really used, but I am going to keep just because I want to use them. So we can definitely keep those. Let me just see. I think I have like 3. So we can definitely kind of put those back here just so that I can use them and kind of just have them there so I know. Oh yeah, and there's this blue one here. And I'm also just trying to like get myself, even if I don't put it all over the lid, I want to be able to just use these a little more as eyeliner, which would still be a really fun way to, you know, add color to your eyes without it being all over your lid. So there's that. I have these Kiko Milani single eyeshadows, which are pretty, but I feel like I don't, ooh, no, yeah, I can't let go of these. These are just so pretty. I need to get use out of them. So hopefully now that I have these like kind of out in the open and I can see them a little more, I can definitely get better use out of them. But yeah, that's that. Hold on, let me just, these Alex jars are so hard to work with because they really have like no, I should have done this before, but they have like no solid base. So once things get a little heavy, they just kind of break down and they're just like, okay, like we give up. So I'm trying to just fix that. I honestly should have done that before, but whatever. And then I have some of these Sephora collection glitters, which I don't use all the time, but I'm definitely gonna keep because I remember for New Year's, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I came across them and I was like, oh my God, this would be so fun to, you know, use to put some glitter on the eyes. So I thought it was really good that I had them for that. So I'll definitely be keeping that here just in case, because you never know when you want like just actual loose glitter. So I'll definitely keep that. Let me just organize this so that they all fit here. No, this is looking messy and I don't like that. We need to stay organized so that we do not have a mess. Okay, and then we have this jelly pop that I got from Elf, and it looked really pretty, but I don't know, I need to play around with it a little more, so I might put this in here just to have. I bought this also Incredible You Glow sort of thing, and I don't know why I bought it. Definitely getting rid of that. Honestly, I was just like, what was I thinking when I got that? I don't know. I found another Stila. I'll put my Natasha Denona thing here. And this is so important, so I'm gonna put this with my glitters. This is a glitter glue from NYX. Gonna keep that there so that I remember, because I literally always forget to put glitter glue and then I regret it because then the glitter is kind of just everywhere. So I have another one here, a glitter primer that I can use. And I also have this Dose of Color blue single eyeshadow color that I've had for a while now and I haven't really used, but it is a unique color, so I definitely do want to keep that just in case I feel one day I want to. Let's see. All right, we're almost grinding. We're almost getting to the end of this. We have this MAC pigment, which honestly I don't think I will use, but it's such a pretty color. I have one of these Natasha Denona, a brand new one, so I'll keep this one so that once that one is all done or dried out, I can, you know, get rid of. I found another one here, so let's definitely put these here so that we can see them. All right, what else do we have? Well, all these other things I don't really think belong in here, so yeah. Well, my friends, I think we have reached the end of what is the eyeshadow, well, eye topper collection. So let's get a little closer look at what we're keeping and look at the after. All right, so this is the final look at the jar. We have all our eye topper palettes over here on this end. We have kind of like my favorite sort of single eye toppers here. We have our Natasha Denona, Essence, Tarte, Marc Jacobs, Urban Decay, Hourglass, and Touch of Soil. And then we also have sort of just here sort of like liquid glitter. So we have our Stilos, Perfusion, Milani, Huda Beauty, Tarte, Elf. We have that separated over here. We have sort of just like all of Colourpop's glitters with sort of like a sticky base here and a few other kind of strays. We have all of the Colourpop sort of like shimmer and glitter eyeshadows, single eyeshadows here as well. We have the two eye drops, which, well, not eye drops, but highlight drops that I will be using for my eyes. And then we have some Bobbi Brown singles, some Inglot singles, some Kiko Milani singles, and some Fenty and things like that. So I am so happy with how this drawer came out. I cannot wait to organize the rest. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for the rest that are coming, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.